traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Alrighty, youth group. I'm Pastor Drew, and I just wanted to read your rules here. So everybody follow along, and let's try and stick to these retreat guidelines. First off, students, please leave the grounds of Pinebrook as often as you possibly can. And really, if you want to steal a van to get out of here, let's do that. I want you guys to have some freedom this weekend. So go where you want. I don't care. I hope you all brought your big screen televisions, your cassette decks, your mainframe computers, basically anything technology. I hope you have it here. Plug it in, suck up as much of the camp's power as you can, because we're not paying for that. So go ahead. Also, cell phones, your cellular devices. If you don't have one, you're not cool at this point. Everybody should have a cell phone. So I hope you have them, and I hope you plan to use them all the time. If you're not on a phone texting somebody right now while I'm talking to you, you're a huge dork. Non-married individuals, which is all of you. Unless, I don't even want to go there. I hope that you guys really get into the spirit of this weekend and sneak off to make out as often as you possibly can. Because, let's be honest, that's what a winter weekend is really all about. So, bathing suits. If you're using the pool area, I hope that you've brought your skimpy two-pieces, boys, Speedos only. I'm not going to go any further with that. You guys have good judgment there. I hope you've brought the proper attire. Secular music is all we'll be listening to this weekend. We're going to have our worship band Slayer coming up later. Those guys are awesome. Not sure exactly who they're worshiping, but whatever. We're going to listen to secular music the whole weekend. All the events that are in your program for this weekend, I would like you to show up at least 5 to 10 minutes late. Anything less than that shows me that you're not really trying, you don't care about this retreat. So at least 5 to 10 minutes late for everything that we do, including the meals. Because honestly, who would want to rush to these awful meals? So let's do that. We went with the co-ed cabins for a reason. Hopefully you've all figured that out. So guys, girls cabins, there's no difference anymore. Also, the in-cabins time each night, that's more of a suggestion than a hard and fast rule. So if you guys want to leave after that time, that's cool. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Also, you may have noticed there's some other groups at the camp this weekend. I fully expect you to trash their stuff. Speaking of pranks, non-stop, all weekend, that's all I want to see. I'm a huge fan of pranking myself. If you try and prank me, it's on. So, pranks the whole weekend, let's do that. Don't be considerate. Don't be friendly to those people that you have to share a space with for the next 2 nights. Because really, what fun is that? We have to talk about this every year. Smoking, alcohol, drugs, foul language. You guys are in the world and of the world, and that's how I want you to behave this weekend. Meeting times. I know these chairs aren't the most comfortable, but this is the best time on the retreat to catch a nap. Because let's face it, our speaker is boring. So, not off during the meetings. If you want to kick back on 2 legs, that's fine. That's going to be your prime sleeping time. Littering is not only encouraged, it's required. Skateboarding, rollerblading, wheelie shoes. Bring it on. And no pads, no helmets. That's just something, you got to go for it. No guts, no glory. And I hope you've brought, like I said, all of your electronic devices, weapons, guns, machetes, nunchucks. If anybody has brought fireworks, that's awesome. We're going to try and pull all those together so we can do one big fireworks show instead of a bunch of little ones like we did last year, because that was kind of lame. So all the fireworks together, come see me. I'm going to be organizing that. I hope you've brought your dogs, cats, birds, insects, reptiles as well. We'll maybe bring them all together for a little pet sharing time later. That'll be great. Shaving cream. I hope you've brought it, because obviously we all need to shave this weekend. So the most important thing when we go away on a retreat like this is that you come into just a really crappy attitude and a closed mind and say, you know, I'm fine the way I am. I don't want to change at all. I'm good. So I hope that you've come into our retreat this weekend with that attitude, and that's how we're going to be. We hate each other. We are like the body, a broken body, and I hope we can just get through this weekend just hating on each other and just really not being there for each other, and just ignoring all the stuff that's going on in our lives. So fingers crossed, that's what we're going to be doing. If you have any questions, just come see me, Pastor Drew here, and I'll be happy to work those out with you. All right, guys? All right, have a crappy weekend. I'll see you. I'm not really Pastor Drew, and all those things I just said, you shouldn't do them. See, what we were doing was kind of like a parallel universe sort of thing, where I said the exact opposite of what we really want you to do. So fear not, Rich is still the youth pastor, I'm just still Drew, and these are all still the rules. So go ahead and do it, okay? Thanks.